But back to my latest statement, like I was trying to tell you guys that, any place that you have a large Jamaican population or a large Jamaican community can never be considered soft. That's all I'm going to say. And anybody who's had the opportunity to be surrounded with set Jamaicans and stuff like that knows exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe a lot of things, but soft never be part of our resume. So hey, understandable. We may not be a country that's always on the news for a whole bunch of nonsense and stuff like that. But believe it or not, it ain't because we're a country of soft men. So that being said, our opinions do count for a little something out here also. So now it's back to the drawing board for, like I said, LeBron James, the LeBron Knights. It's back to the drawing board for them, because what I think they need to be working on right now is a book of 101 of excuses of why it didn't work, if by chance it doesn't work this up and coming season. That's what I think that they need to be working on right now. They like, all the heads should be focused on exactly that. All the excuses that you could possibly give for the reason why it didn't work this season. I mean, last season, allegedly, apparently, it was because of Darwin Ham. It was because of the fact of the matter that Rob Pelinka did not go out and acquire all the players that LeBron James said that he needed. So you got rid of the coach. Unfortunately, for whatever reason, this was a season you had a hard time acquiring any kind of free agents. Not sure exactly why. But hey, not sure exactly why people would not be lining up to play with the king. But hey, it is what it is, right? But after you've made all those changes, after you've done everything that you need to do, now it's supposed to work this season. Now there should be absolutely no excuses for why it doesn't work this season. Now, again, I was an individual that when the story broke and came out and said that Steph Curry, was unhappy and there's a possibility he might join the Lakers in Golden State, I was one of the first ones to come out here and tell you guys, no, that's never going to happen. Christina Alex, hi. Welcome. I was one of the first individuals to come out and let you guys know it wasn't going to happen. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of brand new faces up on this. Well, brand new faces, brand new names in this chat today. You guys don't be shy, man. Share, like, and subscribe. Subscribe. Hit those subscribe buttons. Help this channel grow. Which country? Montreal, Canada. CT. Welcome back. So good to see you. I like to see the regulars. Assalamu alaikum. Malaikum. I'm going to work on that for you. Noah, welcome back. Do I have any Laker fans out here in this chat? Because if by chance there are any Laker fans out there, can you say hi? Akeo? Noah, you're a Lakers fan? So how do you feel about the latest news in that Steph Curry signed a $62 million contract? Jane, thank you very much for subscribing. I appreciate the support. Thank you. How do you feel about Steph Curry signing back with the Golden State Warriors? Because you remember there was rumors saying that he was going to be joining LeBron James out there in LA. Rumors that anybody with half a mind and half common sense knew that would be impossible to ever take place. I'm going to have to translate that one. Well, anytime you're ready, buddy, you come on to Canada. Canada's here, man. Beautiful country. What religion am I? I'm just a believer. I don't practice religion, I just practice the faith. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Alex. See that? That was a deal that was never good. I'm glad you know that. Yeah, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Whoever it was that said I'm an ape. Yeah, that's where I met your mother. In the jungle. I'm a little bit too old for basketball now, to be honest with you, but I coach it. I coach at the high school level. Yes. But the Lakers should be having most likely they're going to be having a rough time this season. My name is E-Dub. As you can see, whoever this person is, JDSJS, you might as well stop typing in the chat, because you don't have interesting to really add to what we're doing here. So since you don't, why don't you do everybody a favor and just leave the chat, my friend? Be nice. Scotland, welcome, welcome. Do me a favor, man. In the comment section, if you can, put your flag up there, man. I want to see your flag from Scotland. Yes. Because I think you're one of the first people from Scotland I've seen up here. So yeah, represent. Turkey. Oh, that's beautiful. I love seeing people from around the world. Yes, sir, Bob. And I know out there, international basketball is out there in Turkey. I know you guys love your basketball. I'm in my 50s, believe it or not. 55 to be exact. India. Way to represent, India. Turkey, I love your flag. Jopak. Cracker. Now, if that's a flag you put in my comment section, I'm not sure where that flag is from. You're going to have to let me know. I got a lot of different hobbies, but one of my, like, you know, I coach, I stay invested in basketball. I try to coach at the high school level. I was doing a little bit of inner city basketball coaching in the past. But, you know, like, honestly speaking, one of the things I try my best to do is give back as much as I can to the younger generation, to the kids. My reasoning for that is because when I was young, when I was in high school, I was a handful. I was a handful for teachers. I was a handful for just everything. Noah, I love that flag, baby. I love that flag. I was a handful. I used to get myself in a lot of trouble. I was, getting in a lot of fights, all that kind of stuff. So this was just my way of trying to give back. Honestly speaking, this is my way to kind of give back. I also work with troubled children. So with troubled kids and stuff like that are, for whatever reason, they have problems in society or whatever the case may be. My job, I do a lot of work with that. And really and truly, I love what I do. I find it very, very rewarding because once again, it's my way of giving back. It's my way of apologizing to society for all the trouble I gave them when I was a kid. Discrimination in Canada, you're going to find discrimination everywhere in the world, yes. But I personally, I'll be honest with you, if I tell you I face it every single day. At least not head on. It might be in the bushes, it might be lurking, but it's a country we give and take where respect is concerned. Trailer Park Boys. Well, I'm out here from Canada, and I don't think I've ever watched one episode of the Trailer Park Boys. I hear it's pretty funny. If you ask me, if you want to ask me about a decent Canadian show, ask me about Corner Gas. Now that's a funny show. Yes, it is. If you're talking about Corner Gas, it's an amazing show. Honestly speaking. Yeah. And I try my best to support as much anything Canada as possible. Thank you, Jane. Thank you. I hope I see you up here again soon. You know what the secret is? Try to stay as stress-free as possible. I got that little secret from my dad, because I remember, like, when my dad was in his 60s and stuff like that, people used to tell him how good he looked. He didn't look his age and stuff like that. And he used to tell people he just tries his best to stay as stress-free as possible. Stress, I believe, brings that whole look to it. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. Of course, you can't get away from it. Stress is something that's it's part of everyday life. You just have to find a way to deal with it and move through. No, I appreciate you, man. I really do. Dimitri the Greek, yo. In case you haven't heard, I'm about to get out of here, but I want to let you know, in case you haven't heard, Steph Curry signed a $62 million extension to stay with Golden State. So if by chance you were one of the individuals that thought that he was going to be leaving Golden State to go and join LeBron James in LA, I tried to let you guys know beforehand, it's not going to happen. It was never going to happen. Why? Because in order for the Lakers to have acquired Steph Curry, they would have had to have given up way too much. Oh yeah. I just found out the news, and I had to come out and reconfirm, because I was one that came out and telling people when the news broke that it was never going to happen. That's right. He's probably going to be, out of the three of them, him, Draymond Green. Well, the other one's already gone. He's going to be the only one, I feel, that's going to be wearing a Golden State Warrior for his entire career. Draymond Green is on his way out. He's one step away from getting kicked out. Oh, football Celtics. Yes, you're one of those guys, eh? I hear you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I try to keep it as straight as possible. But a lot of like I tell people, I come up here and a lot of things are based upon my own personal opinion. Just because it's coming out of my mouth doesn't mean it's right. It just means it's my opinion. And I welcome anybody to come up here and exercise their opinions, as long as we do it with a tad bit of respect. We had an idiot out of here. Thank God he's gone. You know, like he didn't really have anything intelligent to add to the conversation we're trying to have here. Just up here throwing obscene insults and stuff like that, like he was really offending anybody. No, you're just showing your own ass, my friend. That's all you were really doing. And once I figured out that that's what you were all about, you were a troll in the comment section, it was very easy to kind of sift you out. I appreciate you. I really appreciate you, Joe Pack. Thank you very much, man. We up here, we try to keep it light. And if by chance there's anything that I have to say that you yourself do not fully agree with, don't be shy. Don't be shy, because there are no bad opinions up here. They're just opinions. Like there's a lot of individuals that might be watching my chat that, for example, I know my nephew and a couple of my nephew's friends that do follow my channel from time to time. They are big time LeBron James supporters. That is their god. That is their king where basketball is concerned. So we go back and forth all the time. But the bottom line is it's done with a certain amount of respect. And I'm all about that. We get from our own personal eye test. That's all there is to it. So how could any of us possibly share? I need you guys to hit those subscribe buttons. Blessed day. Steph Curry is deuces.